Before we continue with this video, make sure you get this video past 500 likes. That is our simple like goal. And make sure to comment which was your favorite, McDonald's toy we showed in this video. If you're new here, subscribe, click that bell to be notified my uploads, and let's begin. Hello everyone. So today we're taking a look at some McDonald's Beyblade Burst Evolution toys. So I do gotta give a quick shout out to DracoLight, because he was the one who was able, over the long period of time, to eventually collect the whole set. So McDonald's in France, and only France for right now. I don't know if the McDonald's in other places will actually have these toys. Probably just France, who knows. But they have these evolution toys. So they have, like, for an example, they've got Louie, they've got Volt, they've got Frida La Jolla. Look, they even got Shu. Now, I've actually heard that Shu's the best one, but before we continue, obviously make sure you subscribe to DracoLight, and, comment on his latest video saying, thank you, DracoLight. I guess, I don't know, yeah, that kind of works. So, we're going to be taking a look at each of them. So, I've only really covered these two, so I guess this will be more brief, but I never tried out Free or Shu's base, so it's going to be interesting. So, these McDonald's toys, now unfortunately, the launch is not that good, right? Like, when you launch it, you just put the bay there, then... See what I mean? It's not really all that strong. I think they're actually all counterclockwise, I'm not too sure. But the actual design on these bays, like, look at this Nightmare Lunar. The design on this is sick. That's what I kind of really like with the McDonald's stuff. So we've got Volta Oyas, Genesis Valtryek. Alright, so let's just quickly go over this. So what I do like too is on each of them, they show the blader right there launching their bay, and then after they'll have their name. So this one says Louie, and this one right here will say Volt. And we have Genesis Valtryek, so it's not Strike, it's just Genesis. It does look really cool. Let me just put it in there. So then after, if I want to launch it, actually it's not, actually this is a little bit better. Yeah, not too bad actually. Alright, so that is Louie and Volt. So now, we're going to get to the new stuff. Like, for an example, let me get it. Free! So this is really cool. We get to see... I never actually did take a look at Free. He has Drain Fafnir in this one. I like the yellow on this. Just gotta let this focus for a second. This is Free's little blader thing. I like it. So let's... So this is Drain Fafnir. No, in all honesty, I think they've done a really good job with getting the mold for this. Like, for a really mini bait, it's really not that bad. I love the design on this. Let's do a quick test launch with the Fafnir thing. Let's get this ready. Not bad. I really like these mini bays. Really, really cool. So we've got, so far, 3. Now, I've heard Shu is legit the best one. No surprise there, Shu, come on. So, of course, he is in his red eye attire. Obviously with no mask, because it's Requiem. But, yeah, looks really cool. Shu, so here we've got Surprise and Requiem. I'm more surprised that the chip in the middle is blue, because obviously for the Hasbro version of this, it's silver. They didn't actually paint it, so that's kind of a cool detail. So we kind of got more of an anime-accurate Surprise in. So let's just, like, load it up, because the whole idea is that you just load it up and that's it. So if I do this, yeah, Surprising does seem to have, like, the best launch. So what I thought would be really cool, right? Before I do my little special trick thing at the end, we would do a battle between each of these and see which one's the best out of all of them. All right, so we've got this set up. So I'm gonna just try to do one by one. Yeah, this is actually a little bit tough. You only really got Surprise, and it's gonna maybe be a tough one out of all. Yeah, you know, I thought this would be a lot better. No, never mind. Yeah, these bays are kind of like weak. They're kind of weak when you're launching them. I don't think they can all fit in the same thing. I don't think it matters which one is which on the thing. I could be wrong though. But we're gonna see. We're gonna try that one more time. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. And then after... Alright, so you all know what? Instead of... I don't think I can do a battle between... let me see if I can do one-on-one. Let's try Volt versus Shoe. Okay, let's try this. Spice Mercury really is that strong? Okay. Alright. So between all these, I gotta say, I like the design on all of them. I think they're really accurate. I can just do quick test launch on each of them, like, for an example. There's Lunar. Nightmare Lunar. And after we've got Drain Fafnir from Free. Yeah, that's not too bad. These things do not have enough spin on them. They're kind of doing okay. Probably actually get this a little bit closer since the bays are so small. But, we got our last one. Veltrack, yeah! Yeah, I think Veltrack and Spryzen actually have the best spin on this. So, I'm going to show that little trick thing that I mentioned before, which is really cool with this stuff. So, what you have to do, you see this, right? Since I actually have 4 here, I can actually do the whole 4 thing. So, this is like a little Beyblade mod trick that I actually did learn. So, what I'm going to do is that, whatever base I can find for right now, I'll just put it on there and just show you. But it's really cool. I don't know if this was intentional or not. But just in case, you know, don't try it on the slopes, but it's still something pretty cool. You can pretty much... I think you can pretty much, if you put it in right, you can almost attach them on the bottom. I think it actually does depend on the layer, though. Like, some of these you could, right? Some of these you can't really. Right? It does depend, obviously. So, I did try to put it on some of these. Could work, couldn't work. I don't know. I think the rights work better, and then after the left should have their own left. Let me see. There's Spryzen rights here, so I feel like this could work. So this is like a little mini Beyblade mod trick that I learned. Should you try it? Up to you, I guess. How cool is it? Very. So we'll do battle between rights and left, I guess. I'm using Dread Hades. So you see what I mean? I said sometimes it might work. Actually, in that case, it did work. Let me actually see, because I do have a spare Spryzen. So let's actually see if Spryzen, if I could get it. No, I don't think Spryzen could actually fit on this. Yeah, so it's a little bit... Like, for this, for an example, I could do it. I guess for the rest, I just can't. I was kind of hoping I could. Could I maybe, like... Yeah, it's a little tough, I guess. Alright, whatever. We're gonna try this, see if it can work. I mean, we're doing Lunar versus Veltrack, so... Look at the battle between the McDonalds! Ah! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm a little surprised though. So, I actually had this idea, so we were able to pass our light goal and do this right away. If you're still interested. I was actually thinking of doing a battle between the Burger King and the Subway to see which one had the best, release for like a mini Beyblade kids toy for a fast food restaurant. So, I guess out of all of these for right now, just comment which one was your favorite. And hey, you wanna know what? If we get to 1,000 likes, you know what I'll do? I'll do a battle between Fafnir, Longinus, Lunar, TAKARA Tommy name, sorry. I said TAKARA Tommy name by accident. Lunar, Hasbro, and Veltrack. I'll do a battle between that. I'll even try to use the McDonald's base as the basis. But for right now, that is it. Once again, shout out to DracoLight. Please check him out. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.